What's up, everybody? So hey, I wanted to make this video real quick since I'm sitting in traffic anyway, about these clients that I was talking to, because I mentioned this, I want to say a week ago, in regards to people co-signing for people to help them get new vehicles or place to stay, apartment, or whatever the case may be. Long story short, when you co-sign for somebody else, you want to make sure, if nothing else, that the person that you co-signing for, whether it's a vehicle, whatever, the place to stay, whatever, if they cannot afford it, they lose their job, or something comes up and they can't pay it, you need to make sure that you have the money to pay it. Because if they don't, and they get late payments, it's going to mess your credit up. If they miss too many payments and they end up getting the vehicle repoed or getting evicted, it's going to mess your credit up. So if you co-sign for anybody, you want to have a clear understanding with them. Let them know, hey, if you can't afford it or if you need some help, let me know, because I don't want no late payments or anything worse than that on my credit, because it's going to mess you up. Because I spoke to a client the other day and they had good credit. Credit was in the 700s, almost 800s. They co-signed for one person for them to get a vehicle, and then co-signed for another person so they could get an apartment. And both of those people ended up, the car got repoed and the person got evicted from the apartment. And they did not even tell the person who co-signed. So they had no clue that their credit was getting screwed up until they tried to use their credit and they got denied. And then they checked their credit and realized that they had all these late payments and eviction and a repo all on their credit, and it dropped their scores down, I want to say, into like the 500s, maybe even lower. I don't even remember at this point. But, and I mean, the messed up part was like, they didn't even tell him, right? He extended his help and co-signed for these people, and they didn't even have the nerve or the respect, to be honest with you, to even say, hey, you know, I need some help, or I'm not gonna be able to make this payment. I don't want this to mess up your credit. Can you help me out, and you know, I'll pay you back, or whatever the case may be. So again, when you co-sign for someone, which is a good thing, right? If someone's getting their life together and they need your help and you're able to help them, that's great. But before you co-sign, you need to make sure that you're very clear with them. Like, if you can't afford this, let me know so I can help you. But don't just not say anything and let this stuff hit my credit and ruin it. Because, you know, getting your credit up into the 700s and 800s is not really an easy task. You know, it takes time, and you have to build your credit up and all this stuff. So, again, think twice before you co-sign for someone. If you know it's somebody that's not responsible, I mean, it might suck, but I mean, you have to choose. Either they can mess your credit up, or you just be honest with them and like, look, I would like to help you, but I can't help you in that way, because if you're not able to take care of this stuff, I don't have the extra money to try to, you know, cover for you. And so with that being said, I won't be able to do that right now, right? But if you can't afford to cover extra car payments, or, you know, mortgage or rent, or whatever the case may be that you co-sign for, then cool, go ahead and do it, because you know you're going to be able to cover it and you ain't got to worry about your credit getting messed up. But I'm telling you, I run into it time after time where people co-sign for people. I had a lady last year that called me, co-signed for a friend on a vehicle. The girl wasn't paying the car note, was behind on it, and the girl was trying to figure out, the person who co-signed was trying to figure out how she can get out of it, you know, or get it from under her so it don't mess up her credit. But it was nothing. I mean, because in order to get yourself from being the co-signer, they would have to refinance or re-sign and take you off. And if that person's credit not good, they can't do that. Can't do it. So she literally had to sit there and watch her credit get worse and worse month after month, until the vehicle finally got repoed, and then we were finally able to help her out and get her credit back on the track. So again, when it comes to that co-signing, think about it long and hard before you just sign up to co-sign for somebody. Yeah. All right. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, because I see it all the time, and people don't really think about that until it's too late and their credit is already getting messed up. So I wanted to share that with y'all guys. Talk to y'all later.